So I just wanted to get on here and record while the wounds are fresh. Like, I don't want to say I'm surprised I'm recording this. I don't want to say I'm not surprised I'm recording this. Now that the lip gloss is on. It is literally like 10 a.m. right now because I literally just got back from what I thought was going into work. What actually turned into me getting fired. So, we're back at square one with the salon experience. There's so much that goes into this. I'm just going to get right into it. So, boom. Searching for a new salon. We all saw the first video. We all know what happened with that. And I'm searching for a new salon to work at, and I'm trying to look for like nicer ones. I mean, the one I was in wasn't considered not nice. A lot of people go to that salon, but obviously it was ran how it was ran, and we experienced that together. I had receipts and everything, and I showed you what happened with that and how that went down. So I go into this other salon. Again, with this story, I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna say anything. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I don't want to get sued. I don't know how that works. But I am going to tell my experience because it is my experience, and I have a right to tell as long as I'm not exposing anybody, I feel like, especially because I want to raise awareness for other people who are out there and who are looking to be employed. Now, what makes this story more intense is I am pregnant. I'm like 8 months pregnant right now. So being fired right now being fired at this point is the icing on the cake. I go into the salon. Asked to talk to the owner or the manager or whatever, talk about getting hired. We get into that conversation. I show him some of my work. He agrees to hire me. He said it's going to be $10.99. I explained to him I don't want to be $10.99. Is there a W-2 option? He kind of just tells me like, no, but maybe one day we can revisit that. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, this is a nice salon, and I really just want to be working. I'm pregnant. And I don't know how long I'm going to be able to work anyways. So this was like 2 months ago. So I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant. In the beginning, there's already some bumps in the road. Like the owner, not the owner, but the manager is like constantly trying to get me to rush my services. Like, and on top of that, like I'm always willing to learn and be taught and everything like that. But when you literally come right behind me and hover over me while I'm with a client, everybody knows, shit, if I was getting my nails done and somebody did that, I'd be like, does this person know what they're doing? Like, did they give me a fucking someone that doesn't know what they're doing? Like, why? Yeah, so he would do that. He would hover over me, and then if I was taking too long, I could see him. He'd be, like, in my vision, and he'd be, like, trying to get me to rush my services. When there's literally a sign in the back that says, like, don't rush your services. You could get penalized for that. So, like, why would when half the people who I would get in there, their shit would be so fucked up from the last tech that worked on that. There was certain techs in particular that I would get some of their old clients or somebody who they've done, and I'd be like, what shape is this supposed to be? And they'd be like, I don't even know. So it would take me like an extra 15, 20 minutes to fix their fucking shape, to do something, like, even to the point where he had given me somebody at one time who he had just put the tips on and shaped them, and then came over to me when I was like polishing and asked me what took me so long. I had to fix the shape. This girl asked for coffin. She had like bubble. She had like bubble coffin. It was weird. And I asked her, I was like, do you like your shape? And she was like, no, please fix them. So I had to spend an extra 15 minutes fixing all the shape before I can even get started. But it's the coming over and asking me what took so long. And I straight up looked back at him and was like, I had to fix your shape. And she was like looking at him like, I mean, yeah. And he was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, stop fucking coming up to me while I'm with a client. Like, that shit is so rude. And it makes me uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable. So there was that in the beginning. Rushing, like, I'm not fast enough with certain things, or like he would put me on pedicures with somebody who I know like just rushes through the whole thing. And like, I'm in this job because I like to be in. And I told him straight up, this is my word for word, I said, if I wanted to be in a job that cared about speed, I'd go back to working the Burger King drive-thru. But I am in this job because I care about people, and I care about nails, and I care about my services, and I enjoy doing this stuff. I don't want to just fucking rifle through my services and get as many as I possibly can. That's not what I'm here for. He told me, do you want to make money? I do make money. I get tipped very well by the ones that end up being my regulars, the ones that end up being my clients, because they know I care about them. I told him, I was like, I make money. I don't have a problem with that. I don't believe in quantity. I don't want to rifle through a bunch of fucking people. I want quality. I want quality clients. I want quality interactions. I care more about my energy than I care about fucking money, if that's what you really think. But the money comes when I'm able to give my all the way I can. When I'm able to be my authentic true self. When I'm able to give me to them. I mean, and that's what I'm doing essentially. Like, it's more than just doing your nails. It's a personality. It's a connection. It's your time to relax. And how are you going to relax if you keep seeing my fucking manager come up in my ear saying, like, hurry up, how long? Why is it taking you so long? That is so fucking rude. I'm only about 2 months in and I already have requests and appointments and regulars. I'm only like 2 months in, bro, and I already have I'm already at this point. Now, before I get there, on New Year's, on my way home from work, pregnant, I got into a car accident and totaled my car. My first car accident ever. And it was fucking horrifying. It was really scary. And I texted him after I had gotten out of the hospital saying, like, because I was supposed to come in New Year's Day, the day after. And I had texted him the note from the doctor saying I can't work that day. And what happened, I was like, me and the baby are okay. Like, I had to go to the hospital. I got in a car accident and totaled my car. He didn't answer. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, not even, like, glad you're okay or anything. So I was like, I need to take the next 2 days off because, like, I was fucking sore as fuck. First off, never got in a car accident before. I just totaled my fucking car. I got in a car accident on the highway while pregnant. Like, airbags came out. I've never been in that scenario in my life. So I texted him again. And I'm also going to leave the text messages so you can, like, pause and read it if you want to. I texted him again saying, like, you know, like, I'm nauseous, I have a headache, like, throwing up, like, I'm probably going to have to go back into OB, like, da-da-da-da type thing because I'm just nervous, I'm scared, like, I want to take a couple days off, like, I just got in a fucking car accident. So the day I get back, he calls me in the office, and he's like, so what happened with your car? Not, are you okay? How are you feeling? What, like, how are you guys going about it? Like, nothing caring at all. He said, so what's up with your car? I said, I told you I totaled it. I got in a car accident. He said, because I also had texted him and said in those text messages that I'm not going to be able to stay until 8 because they want you to come in there until fucking 8. You have to be there by like 8:30, 8:45 until 8. And sometimes you're there even later. That's 11-hour days, 12-hour days, and I'm not getting paid hourly. What the fuck? I'm like, I'm only going to be able to stay till 6 because I have to share a car with my boyfriend now. He's like, those 2 days you didn't come in, we really needed you. I straight up was like, I didn't get in a car accident on purpose. And he was like, I know. And I was just like, I can't believe this is the fucking conversation I'm having right now. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'm not going through this right now. So I'm like getting the vibe that he like wants to fire me because I took those 2 days off and because I can only stay until 6. When first off, if you think that after having my first fucking kid that I'm going to be in here from fucking 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day, you're out of your goddamn fucking mind anyways. I don't want to work like that. I don't want to live like that. I got in this industry to kind of be my own boss in a way. It was crazy. I felt like he was trying to fire me anyways. On top of the fact that he mentioned the fact that they've given me holidays off and things like that. I'm 1099. You shouldn't even be able to tell me that I have to wear all black. You shouldn't be able to tell me when I can and can't come in. I should be telling you my schedule. I'm a contractor. I'm 1099. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not allowed to give out my information, my phone number, or anything. I had to learn that the hard way because they told me that I could get fired if they caught me doing that again, like giving out my Instagram or giving out my phone number or anything to clients. So I'm not allowed to have like a personal relationship with my clients, which is fucking absolute bullshit. Like, what am I here for? Just to fucking pump out nails? Like, I'm not here as a person. I'm not here as an individual. Then why do you have me as a 1099? You need to make me a W-2 if you're trying to tell me how everything needs to be like that. After I had given this one girl my number and was like, yeah, you're not allowed to give your number out. And I was like, dude, seriously? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is, why do you even get to say that? Like, this is becoming a lot for somebody who's 1099. Like, this is a lot of rules. On top of the name tag thing, which is like, cool, I get it. But like, what the fuck? I've never been in a nail salon where I've seen any nail tech have a name tag on. And mind you, it's supposed to be a corporate salon. But I am 1099, so I don't understand why there's so many fucking rules or that I have to follow. Like, I'm getting a huge cut taken out of my check on top of the fact that there was a cleaning fee that was never discussed that is on every single one of my checks. I think I can show you right now, actually. That still has never been explained to me. You can see that, but it literally says cleanup $45. What the fuck? $45 for what? there hasn't been a cleaning lady there since I worked there. There was the one there for like 2 weeks when I worked there, maybe. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, I see her back there, I get it. But then she wasn't there anymore. I had to take the garbage out at one point. We all were given jobs and everything. So I'm like, where's the cleaning fee coming out? Because on top of the fact that I'm only making 55% of my services, a cleaning fee is coming out, and a back bar comes out of everything that I do. I do a acrylic set. We'll talk about. Okay, my calculator's on. I do an acrylic set. I only make 55% of whatever that is, on top of the fact that an extra $1 comes off. It's called the back bar. If I do a set and a pedicure, that's $3 that comes off. 1 for the set, 2 for the toes. So it's like, on top of the fact that I'm paying a cleaning fee, I'm only getting a cut, there's an extra $1 to $3 that comes out of every service that I do. So it's like, there's a whole lot of fucking shit going on for you to be able to even tell me anything, to even be able to, like, all of this. So I know I bounced around a little bit. So they got mad at me about taking off for the holidays. I'm pregnant with my first kid. I'm not going to be here. Why are you even open on Christmas Day? That's fucking crazy. It was like Christmas Eve or something. And then it was Thanksgiving too that I wasn't coming in. I was like, I'm not coming in for Thanksgiving because I wasn't even, what? Like, I was supposed to go out of town, but then coronavirus and I couldn't. But I still didn't come in because I was like, I'm going to be with family out here even. Like, there's no point. I don't understand that. Like, I got into nails to not, I got into this salon industry and business to be my own boss. And if I'm a 1099 and I'm taking such a hard hit financially by using your salon and using, you know, your walk-ins and everything like that, and those are the benefits, like, why, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand the industry. Like, on top of all of this, on top of the car accidents, on top of me thinking he was going to fucking fire me after being pregnant, getting in a car accident, saying that I could only stay until 6. On top of all of this, he's stingy with our fucking checks. So we have to hand them in at the end of the month, and you get them by the 7th, the latest. I have text right here where I'm literally asking him, like, hey, when can I come pick it up? And this was also an issue the couple days before Christmas, where I'm asking him, like, hey, we need our checks, da-da-da-da. Like, it should be there. If I have to wait 7 days to get my check, it should be there when I get there. It should be there in the AM. Like, hey, I have to run errands and stuff. Like, I just wanted to know when I can come in and get my check. And he was like, for sure tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow? Like, I have to work tomorrow. Like, I only have these 2 days to fucking run errands and do shit. Like, so really, I only have this 1 day right now because I only get paid today, and then I have to go into work tomorrow. And I was up at like 10 a.m. I didn't text him until like a little later into 11, like 11:30 or something. And he was like, oh, for sure tomorrow. I'm like, dude, we're supposed to get him by the 7th, the latest, I thought. The fuck? So he ends up texting me like, oh, I'll be in later today. Like, just real nonchalant, like he just has my fucking money. Like, he just doesn't fucking care. Like, it's just not a big deal to him at all. That, like, I literally, like, I get it. You're supposed to budget your money a certain way and so on and so forth, but that is not how I live, and that is my money, and that is my check, and I did have to wait 7 days for that. So the day that it comes in, I have plans to run errands and do things, and that's my fucking business. That's my fucking money. So, like, break it down to him, like, no, I need that check today. I need to know when you're gonna be in there so I can pick it up. And he was like, oh, something about, like, maybe 3 o'clock. If I'm back earlier, I'll let you know. And then he said the checks are here at like 2:50. So I was sitting around all fucking day waiting for him to even be able to run the errands that I needed to run. Pregnant and fucking tired. By the time I got the check, I was exhausted. I could only do one of the like 10 things that I needed to do, which I was like, this is just so fucking inconsiderate and rude. Like, what the fuck? I come into work today, and I'm like, okay, I'm planning on leaving for maternity leave, which I told him anyways when he had brought me in the office talking about, he said, do you think you're wasting your time since you're only staying here till 6? You only made like 140 the other day. Mind you, where there's days I've begged him to leave, where I've literally been sitting there until fucking I got in at 9. And the thing is, you have to like race to get in there, because like if people come in at like 8:30, 8:45, they go on this list like before you, so you could be sitting there all day long. And a lot of them will come in there at like 8:30, 8:45, and I'll be like, the one time I came in at 8:45 and I was still like the 17th person on the list, and I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. So I'm sitting here not getting paid hourly, and I may get 1 or 2, 3 shitty clients because I'm all the way at the bottom. So it's like things like that that are just like, I told him, like, you know, he said, oh, you only made like 140 something that one day or whatever. And I was like, there's days where I've only made like $50 and you won't let me leave. And I've asked you to leave early because I'm literally sitting here not getting paid. There's days where I've literally sat there from open to fucking 3 o'clock and I still have to beg him, like, can I leave? Like, I don't want to sit here. I'm not getting paid hourly. Like, I'm not going to get anything. And I don't want to sit here and wait around for one service so I can say I got paid $2 an hour. Like, get the fuck out of here. So boom, I come in and I'm like, I thought I had told them about the maternity shoot because I always tell them when I need a day off or whatever. But I like that Saturday that I was in there, I was so fucking horrified and disturbed, so like uncomfortable by the manager. Even my clients were like, and they can attest to this. Like, I was doing their nails. They gave me 2 hours to do 2 fill-ins and a wax. And I was just like, what the fuck? So I had an appointment at 12 and an appointment at 2. They kept coming up to me, didn't tell me about this appointment until like 1:30. And they were like, yeah, just so you know, like, that appointment is at 2, da-da-da-da. Mind you, I haven't even started the second set yet. Like, I had just waxed. I had done the one girl and waxed, and now I have to start the second set. So they're expecting me to do a second fill in 30 minutes. Like, no, it's not happening. I take my time, and I've told them I need extra time. I've told them, I've had a conversation with them about needing extra time. So it's like, really? That's funny. So I was just like, he kept coming up. He kept pacing. Like, the customer was even like, thank God I was communicating with her. Like, yeah, he does this shit to me. I don't know why, blah, blah, blah. Because she was like, dude, like, does he not understand that it makes us uncomfortable as fuck? And then, mind you, I can't do pedicures anymore. I told them I couldn't do pedicures anymore because I'm at that point in my pregnancy. I know you can't really see it too good right now, but he's like in my fucking ribs. Shit hurts. And it's hard for me to get down like that. And I told him, like, I can't do pedicures anymore. And I told his wife, who works there, that I can't do pedicures anymore. And she was like, oh, okay. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, you're the one that's up here. I'm telling the receptionist. Like, I don't need to tell 7 people one thing. Like, you guys get it. And so then he comes in and oh shit, I just said his fucking name. He goes to give me a pedicure and I'm like, dude, I can't. I told everyone already I can't do it. So, and he's like, oh, never mind. I'm like, okay, like, I'm not mad. Like, why are you treating me like that? And then he comes back and he tries to give me like a gel polish change. And I'm like, no, you're not understanding. I can't get down there. Like, I can't get down on anything that has to do with feet. If I'm saying I can't do pedicure, it's not saying I can't turn the water on and sit there and do a water pedicure. It's saying I can't get down there at all right now. And he was just like pissed about that too. So I'm just like, there's just so many things that I'm just like, dude, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, you knew I was pregnant when you fucking hired me. I don't understand. I come in after my maternity shoot and I text him because I know they're going to tell me to text him anyways, because telling the people at the front and his wife isn't enough. He needs to know too, or has to have text of it too. So I text him and I'm like, hey, I'll leave that here somewhere. I can't work on the 15th because it's my baby shower and the 26th is going to be my last day before maternity leave. He tells me not to come back after my maternity leave. I just left. I was like, thanks. I'm going to leave now. Thanks for the opportunity. And I was like, why? I'm 8 months pregnant and you just fired me pretty much. Because why would I be comfortable to stay there at this point? I know you're wanting to get rid of me and you don't. And what are you firing me for? I have regulars. Literally the last 2 days I was there, I did nothing but requests. Nothing but requests. I was booked with requests. So, that being said, what did you fire me for? I have good reviews. I have requests and I've only been there for 2 months. I do good work. I care about my clients. Why did I get fired? I'm waiting because I don't understand. Somebody gave me a number to like a higher end and I'm like, and there's more like little things that I'm just not going to bring up because it doesn't have anything to do with this. I want to talk strictly about the salon stuff. I don't want to talk about all the other fucking drama. And the drama is with this manager. It's not with the other people I work with. Like, I loved my coworkers. I was sad. That's what I was sad about. Like, my coworkers were amazing. I love my coworkers. I love my clients. Like, I'm so confused. I'm just like, dude, maybe I just can't work for people. Like, I need to open up my own salon or something because, like, I don't fucking understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Where do I go from here? Like, I mean, I'm fucking pretty much 8 months. So I'm due March 3rd, and it's January 11th or something like that, 10th right now. So who's gonna hire me right now? Like, you just fired somebody who was like 8 months pregnant. So I'm like, I'm so confused. Working in a salon is just exhausting. I don't know how anybody fucking does it. I love my clients though. It's not ever the clients. I'm not ever having issues with the clients. I'm having fucking issues with the management and the way we're treated and the way that we're paid and what we're supposed to be okay with versus what we're getting paid. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know. I really hope some of my salon friends watch this because I really need some advice. I really need to know if this is normal. I need to know if this happens to other people. I need to know if, like, I don't understand why I keep running into this problem. I know it's only my second salon experience. I know people go through a lot of salons before they finally find a place that they love. At this point, I'm not going to be able to look for another place to work until after I have this baby. And it's like, wow, like, I had a feeling you were trying to fire me in person after I got in a car accident and totaled my car. You tried to fire a pregnant girl who got in a fucking car accident and totaled her car and took a couple of days off. And you couldn't do it in person because you had to have known that you looked fucking stupid as fuck. So you just did it over text message. I told his wife, like, it was nice meeting you. Thanks for the opportunity. Like, I wasn't mean when I left. I feel how I feel because I'm reacting to how I've been treated, but there's no need to be mean. Like, I love what I do. I just can't find a place that will fucking treat me with my worth or doesn't have all these goddamn issues. Fucking, I don't understand this. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me make sense of it. So there's that. And I think I'm gonna go lay down now because I'm exhausted.